Provisors Growth Institute.
Welcome to your first lesson. In Rainmaker Habits, you're going to start training yourself to act like a rainmaker. We use the word training because that really is what it will take. There's no magic pill you can swallow to get there overnight. You have to develop habits that will yield the results you want. Here's the problem. You already have habits. We all do. We have certain patterns and behaviors that have gotten us this far in life. But chances are they aren't Rainmaker habits, because Rainmaker habits yield Rainmaker results. So let's establish some for you and start implementing them so you can get to where you want to go. The key here is in the choices you make when it comes to managing your time. What are your daily rituals? Do you start off the day by checking emails? Do you tend to work through lunch? Or do you like to grab a bite with your best friend from the office? Or maybe some other habit you're not so proud of. There's nothing inherently wrong with any of these habits, but it's important to consider whether or not they're serving your goals. Let's start with your morning ritual. You see, if you always start every day with email, you're immediately entering a reactive work mode. Your email inbox is like a to-do list assigned by 100 people, none of whose immediate concern is whether or not you bring in new clients. And email is typically the gateway to an entire day spent in that reactive mode. Now, you're in the service industry, so of course you'll tend to your clients' needs. But it's very easy to fall into the trap of serving their needs all day long without ever getting around to yours. If this sounds even remotely familiar, try something new. Before you open your inbox in the morning, start your day with a Rainmaker habit. Maybe it's the action step you've gotten from your last lesson. Maybe it's reviewing a list of prospects you've recently collected. Or maybe it's inviting a colleague out to lunch to see if there's any potential for referrals there. But regardless of where the strategy comes from, start your day doing something proactive that serves your goals. Because chances are you won't find the time for it once the day gets started. Here's another Rainmaker habit. Decide on a minimum budget for your business development. I don't mean a monetary one. We're still talking about time management. How much time can you afford to delegate to business development every week? Is it 1 hour? Is it more aggressive? Start off with a number that's easy to achieve, so you can be sure to hit the minimums every week. One thing you can be sure of, Rainmakers set high expectations for themselves, and they meet them. No doubt you've heard Albert Einstein's definition of insanity. It's doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result every time. So if you want new circumstances, break the old habits that aren't serving those circumstances and take on new habits that yield new results. Experts say that if you do something for 32 days in a row, it will become a habit. So for the next 32 days, here are your action steps. 1. Decide on a weekly budget of business development time that you'll invest in yourself. 2. Start each day with a proactive activity before you check email or focus on other people's priorities. Schedule this into your morning calendar as a recurring appointment if it'll help you remember.